All right. Let me ask you something. How many times have you have said this time is different, and a few weeks later, you're right back where you started? And not because you're lazy, not because you're weak, but because you keep fighting the wrong enemy. Tonight, we're talking about me versus me, how to finally stop starting over. All right, let's get into it. I hope everyone is doing well, have had a wonderful week. And again, what's up, family? This is Marion, and this is the Mindset Now or Never. And if you're watching this live on replay, you're here for a reason. Tonight is not about motivation, it's about truth. Because the hardest fight you'll ever be in is not with the world, it's with yourself. Digest that. It's with yourself. Here's the problem. Let's be real. Most people don't quit because they don't care. They quit because progress feels slow, discipline feels lonely, and results don't show up fast enough. So they stop. Then they feel guilty. Then they restart. Then they stop again. How many of you felt that? That cycle wears people down. And eventually they start saying things like, maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'm not built like that. But that's not true. You're not broken. You're just fighting yourself without a system. So we're going to make a shift. And here's the shift that changed everything for me. Stop asking, how do I stay motivated? And start asking, how do I build identity? Because motivation fades, identity stays. And when you see yourself as someone who shows up, someone who keeps promises to themselves, someone who does the work, even when it's boring. Even when it's boring. You stop restarting. Just keep going. And the way you build that identity is one small promise at a time. You don't have to do everything at once. Not 10, not one, but just do that thing. So we're going to get practical about it. So let me give you something practical. Tomorrow morning, ask yourself one question. What is the one thing I will do today, even if I don't feel like it? And that might be a walk, drinking water, sending an email, showing up to the gym, turning off the noise. Then do it. Not perfectly, just honestly. That's how momentum starts. And you want to have that momentum. And once having that momentum take you to the part where you really want to be at, because the battle is such a tough thing for all of us. Nobody's immune to it. Because sometimes you want to feel like, where am I going with this? And as I have told you all before, all the things that I have encountered and have been through, it's been a whirlwind, a challenging moments where I did not want to go, whether it was the gym, I did not want to do anything. But that little something inside of me says, hey, you're not built like that. You're not built like that. You're better than that. And that is when I made the turnaround, which is the purpose for writing the Me versus Me. It's a guide to help you, because every now and then people can feel in a slump. They can feel like, nothing's going right. How do I get back on track without feeling miserable trying to? You just got to think of what you vision, the end result. and tell yourself, I'm there. I'm just going to go get it. I'm just going to go get it. And I think that makes a difference more than anything. So as we come closing to the end, let me say this clearly before I go. You don't need a new year. You don't need a perfect plan. And you don't need permission. You need consistency and compassion for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You need consistency and compassion for yourself. Excuse me. That's why I wrote Me Versus Me, because the real battle is internal. If you're ready to stop starting over, grab the book. The link is right here. And this is a message that helps you stay connected. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. And it's not, and it's more of a I help people out there because people are going through stuff. And sometimes it just would be nice if you could see something like this, say, hey, I mean, I'm living proof. You've heard from the head-on collision car accident, was given a 1% chance to live, 2 knee surgeries, 9 months apart, patella ruptured, shoulder surgery, kidney transplant. I mean, you name it, it feels like I've had it. And I'm still standing. And there's a reason for that. You want to put yourself in a position where you're going to have your moments. It's okay to have your moments. Just don't stay in them. And what I always tell you all, and listen to this carefully, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? You are in charge of you. You're the one who makes it go. No one else. I can tell you all the motivational things in the world, but if you don't build habits and being consistent, it won't happen for you. And I've had some really tough moments. Trust me. And you'll see by putting yourself in a position to succeed. I mean, every day's not going to be peachy. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. But every day can be a challenge that you overcome. One step, one moment, one time. You just need to get started. And I think that makes the difference. If you guys haven't seen yet, I do have a course also, and it is on the website, mariontrainer.com, onboard101.com/Marion Trainer. And I always say this right here, you have to educate to participate. If you don't educate yourself, then you could fall for anything. I want you to be educated. And once you've educated yourself in understanding whether it's your fitness and nutrition, whether it's your relationship, or whether it's your job, you have to put yourself in a position to understand where you're trying to go, define that, and where you end up. Now, let me tell you all these stories, and I have plenty of them at this point in my life. You just have to realize that these stories make you. They really make you. And as I said earlier, tonight is not about motivation. It's about the truth. And the truth is, can you be committed? Can you be consistent? Can you do what it takes consistently to get where you want to be? Now, I mapped this out for you guys so you can understand. I try not to make it too long. I want you to absorb it, and I want you to get the meatier part of the topic that I'm talking about, because this is a mindset now and never movement. It's the me versus me. Once you face that battle head on, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that you cannot do if you put your heart, your mind, your soul into it. That's the way it has to be. That's the way it's gonna be. And I'm talking to you, because you out there, you need to hear this. Make yourself feel, challenge yourself. Put yourself in a position to do what it takes. There's no free rides over here. But if you're consistency, it will probably feel that way, because then you get that sense of accomplishment. And I say, and until next time, you gotta stay safe, stay warm, and remember, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Take care of yourselves, but most of all, take care of each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.